should have drank that.
It's just brown. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We're doing it. Ew. These are soaked. Oh, God, gross. Oh, it's hard to get them on. Get that on camera. Everything damp and wet this morning. Good morning, Luke.
Huh.
Ew.
Breakfast.
Not warm. I don't think I folded this up the right size. I don't know, that's not gonna fit in the bag.
Squishy.
Good morning. Alright, it's a little after 7. We're out the door and on our way up to the Glastonbury Peak where I was hoping to stay last night, but it was raining and shitty, so we camped at a shelter just like 0.2 before the peak. Alright, we're here. This is where we could have camped. Great way to start the morning. Even though there's no view, it's pretty cool. So one of the worst freaking things about this type of like long distance hiking is multi-days of rain. Oh, there's a hair. Oh, a spider web. Just everything's wet, and that's like a little dramatic, but socks and shoes are wet, freaking clothes are wet, everything else is damp.
What's your biggest tip for it, honey?
I don't have a tip for it.
You know what my biggest tip for the rain hike is?
What's Luke's tip for hiking in the rain?
Andy ointment.
He's talking about chafing. So yeah, Andy ointment is the suggestion if that's an issue for you. But no, I'm talking about all our shit being wet. Just sucks. Not to sit here and complain, but first 2 days on trail, it's just, we're getting a rusty start. Anyway, we got an easy day today, easy-ish, 12.5 miles, nothing major for mountains or anything. So we're hoping the sun comes out later so that we can take a break, pull out all our shit, and try to dry it out. So we'll see if that is something we're able to pull off.
The only thing I didn't bring this time, which I knew I should have, was my fucking pair of shorts. That's what it was. Like, I didn't wear pants every night at the end of the night. I wore
You had an extra pair of shorts?
Yeah, and I fucking freeballed, and I had fucking, you know, and it was comfortable. when we go to that outfitter, I definitely am getting a pair of shorts.
This is the trail. Look at this tree.
What tree?
Above your head.
Can't see it.
Look at this cute shelter. And with a view. Alright, we're 4 miles in. We're gonna stop for a quick little snack break. Not worth trying to dry shit out yet because it's just still so damp and humid and the sun is trying to come out. But hopefully we get an opportunity later. Wow.
Look how much water it's holding back.
Yeah. It's impressive. Alright, it's about 1 o'clock. We never really found a good spot to dry our shit out on our hike today because it's just, even though it's not raining, it's just wet and we're in the woods constantly. So, we only have a few more miles to camp. We're just gonna book it to camp and hopefully there we can actually wash some of this muddy shit and try to dry everything out overnight. Oh, look! Are you kidding me? Stick your chicken pole in there. Not that deep.
Still decent.
I mean, you don't want to step in it.
Come on, Vermont.
Sucks. Alright, we've made it to what we're calling home for the night. We're gonna try to squeeze our tent right here. It fit! It's so muddy in here, so we're gonna let it dry out a little bit and then we'll try to clean it off and then we'll put the insert in it, which currently is hanging up to dry. Your sleeping bag's rolling down the mountain! Where'd it go? Oh no! Alright, thanks to Luke, we get these nice clotheslines. So we got all our shit drying out because it was just all damp. We are in good shape. So there's this little river down here, right beneath where we're camping, and Luke and I literally just bathed up in it, and it felt so good. It's cold, but I feel clean.
That was a wild shower.
Game changer.
Yep.
I feel like a new person. Okay, so the thing with the waterproof shoes is that is something that you really shouldn't do for long distance hiking, which I did know. I have been told that yes, even though waterproof sounds good in wet conditions, honestly, they're gonna end up getting wet on the inside anyways, and then the problem is they just don't dry. So I just said fuck it and wash them in the river anyway, because they were already wet on the inside. So I don't anticipate them drying out quickly, but honestly, I think we're just gonna be continuing to hike in rivers and mud for the foreseeable future anyway, so I don't think it really matters. But let me show you my setup to dry them out. I wanted them to be upside down so they could drip out. So there's one in the crotch of that tree. Here's another one in the crotch of that tree, and the soles are out. So yeah, I mean, my clothes are already drying out. We've got all the stuff like I showed you, and the hangers drying out. Tent's almost dry. Ah, thank freaking God. It was a wet couple of days. Okay, now you guys have to see our tent in all its glory. So, it's really big in here for the two of us. Look at how tiny our pads look. But we had, with the rain the last 2 nights, we wanted to put our packs out here with plenty of room because they were soaking wet. So we didn't clip these front sides, and we just left this all like inside a little bit just so we could keep our shit out of there, but under here. So anyways, you didn't see its full potential until today. Our first dinner outside.
Thank God.
Smell is just like wafting over here. Maybe I need to get a stove. Alright, we are so happy. I'm so warm and dry. And I think I'm gonna end this here so I can work on editing it. As one thing I didn't really think about with daily videos is it is actually a little bit harder to keep up with it every day. So do you guys care that I end it earlier in the night? What time is it? It's probably like 5:36. Anyways, whatever. It is what it is. I need like time to work on it, so we're gonna wrap it up and we'll see you tomorrow.